If you want to see love stories between bad girls and good boys, you should definitely watch our picks for the best bad girl, good boy movies.
Why are you doing this?
What?
This.
Isn't this what you want? To fuck a porn star in a cheap motel room?
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. The Girl Next Door, 2004.
I'm all wet. Can I come in?
A teenager's dreams come true when a beautiful girl moves in next door and turns his life upside down. The Girl Next Door is a 2004 romantic comedy directed by Luke Greenfield and centering on Matthew, played by Emile Hirsch, an exceptional student who admits to never having experienced anything exciting. But this changes when he falls for the beautiful blonde Danielle, played by Elisha Cuthbert, who drives him to extraordinary deeds. Despite mixed reviews and low theatrical attendance at the time, it has gained the standing of a cult classic over the years.
Hey, come on, we're all going out.
Can I use your bathroom first?
Oh, it's over here to the left. Dude, I know.
Number 9. Basic Instinct, 1992.
Have you ever fucked on cocaine, Nick? It's nice.
Basic Instinct is a neo-noir erotic thriller film directed by Paul Verhoeven and stars Michael Douglas and Sharon Stone. This Hitchcock-inspired suspense-filled classic not only burns itself into the minds of its audience through one specific iconic moment, but offers intrigue, mystery, and conspiracy. When mysterious and attractive Catherine is suspected of being the murderer of a major rock star, she seduces the investigating detective into an intense relationship to the cost of his morality.
What's your new book about?
A detective. He falls for the wrong woman.
What happens?
Number 8. Pretty Woman, 1990.
You didn't wake me. I can see you're really busy. I'm going to be out of here in just a minute.
No, there's no hurry. Are you hungry? You must be. Why don't you sit and have something to eat?
Pretty Woman is a romantic comedy film directed by Gary Marshall and stars Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. This is, in its very own way, a modern Cinderella story that explores the unlikely relationship between a wealthy but lonely businessman and a prostitute. Hired to stay with him for the weekend, the two soon notice that there could be more between them than just a business relationship. But how could they ever overcome the gap between their very different worlds?
$1 billion?
Yes.
Wow. You must be really smart, huh? I only got through 11th grade. How far did you go in school?
I went all the way.
Your folks must be really proud, huh?
Number 7. Fatal Attraction, 1987.
Nice to meet you.
Haven't we met somewhere before?
I don't think so, no.
Fatal Attraction is a psychological thriller film directed by Adrian Lyne and stars Glenn Close, Michael Douglas, and Anne Archer. Brilliantly mixing intense sex affairs with the paranoia and fear of being watched like a hunter's prey, Fatal Attraction finds happily married Dan live a wealthy life in New York City. But one stupid decision leads to an affair with a mysterious woman. But hiding her is not the problem. Her dangerous and terrifying stalking is.
Honey, the exercise book.
Oh, yeah.
You're a lawyer? And you work for the firm, what's the name? Well, anyway. We've definitely met.
Well, you have a good memory.
I never forget a face.
Number 6. Breakfast at Tiffany's, 1961.
What do you want?
I want to talk to you.
I'm busy.
Breakfast at Tiffany's is a romantic comedy film directed by Blake Edwards and stars Audrey Hepburn, George Peppard, Buddy Ebsen, Martin Balsam, and Mickey Rooney. As one of the funniest and most heartwarming movies ever made, Breakfast at Tiffany's is a romance story of the unusual kind. Completely lighting up the screen, young and truly beautiful Holly meets unhappy attempting writer Paul, who is married to the wrong woman. And since she is an escort who wants to marry an older man, the two's fates are undeniably connected.
Mag Wildwood's friend, the tall, good-looking one who came to the party with Rusty? Well, my dear, you won't believe this, but it turns out not only is he handsome and wildly rich, he's absolutely cuckoo for me.
You're crazy.
Number 5. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, 1989.
Are you crazy? Don't go between them! Go between them! Are you crazy?
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is a 1989 fantasy and film directed by Steven Spielberg and starring Sean Connery, Harrison Ford, and Allison Doody. Indiana Jones gets a diary sent from his father containing clues and a map to find the mysterious Holy Grail. When he also hears from a private collector about the disappearance of his father, Indiana Jones goes on an adventure to Italy to find him. In the course of this pursuit, Jones finds himself up against Adolf Hitler's Nazis to hinder them from getting the powers of the Holy Grail.
You have the diary in your pocket.
You don't. Do you think my son would be that stupid that he would bring my diary all the way back here? You didn't, did you?
Number 4. The Big Sleep, 1946.
So you're a private detective? I didn't know they existed except in books, or else they were greasy little men snooping around hotel corridors.
The Big Sleep is a film noir directed by Howard Hawks and stars Humphrey Bogart, Lauren Bacall, Martha Vickers, and Dorothy Malone. This film noir delivers a grim vitality that remains undimmed till today. We follow ruthless private investigator Philip, who is ordered to help resolve the gambling debts of one general's wild young daughters. But soon the case becomes more complex as innocent people become victims of murder. Could it be the casino mobster, the mysterious femme fatale, or a conspiracy larger than the known?
Do you always think you can handle people like trained seals?
Uh-huh. I usually get away with it, too.
How nice for you.
Just what is it you're afraid of?
Number 3. Almost Famous, 2000.
What's your real name?
I'll never tell.
Almost Famous is a 2000 comedy drama film written and directed by Cameron Crowe and stars Billy Crudup, Frances McDormand, Kate Hudson, and Patrick Fugit. It tells the story of 15-year-old William, an unabashed music fan who was writing for Rolling Stone in the early 1970s. His first assignment, tour with the up-and-coming rock band Stillwater and write about the experience. Miller will get to see what goes on behind the scenes and embark on an eye-opening journey, despite the objections of his protective mother.
I can't go to Cleveland.
Hey, can we help it if we like having you around?
Come to Cleveland.
Come.
Look, I don't want to go to Cleveland, okay? I want to go home.
Number 2. Double Indemnity, 1944.
Now, about those policies, Mr. Dietrichson, I hate to take up your time, but...
Oh, that's all right. If you wait till I put something on, I'll be right down.
Double Indemnity is a psychological thriller film noir directed by Billy Wilder and stars Fred McMurray and Barbara Stanwyck. This thrilling classic film noir finds a massive conspiracy, dark secrets, and ruthless murder in a case against morality. When insurance salesman Walter falls for sensual Phyllis, who is intent on killing her rich husband and living off the accidental death claim, the two form a sinister plan. But detectives are right behind on their tracks.
Suppose you get down off your motorcycle and give me a ticket.
Suppose I let you off with a warning this time.
Suppose it doesn't take.
Suppose I have to whack you over the knuckles.
Suppose I bust out crying and put my head in your shoulder.
Suppose you try putting it on my husband's shoulder.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
How about the crown? Would you like to light the matches?
Would you?
Almost killed a man once. Shot a little too low.
So did I.
Damn it.
Here, let me help you. Good.
want you to know that I've never done anything like this before.
Don't worry, Charlie, I have.
Number 1. The Dark Knight Rises, 2012.
Oops. Nobody told me it was uncrackable.
I'm afraid I can't let you take those.
8 years after the events of The Dark Knight, Batman returns one last time to provide an epic end to the trilogy in the form of The Dark Knight Rises. The plot follows Bruce Wayne and his struggles as he once again tries to lift the mantle of Batman. Christopher Nolan returns one last time to direct the third part of the trilogy. Released in 2012, the superhero film stars Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne, Anne Hathaway as Catwoman, and Tom Hardy as the brutal guerrilla terrorist Bane.
You wouldn't beat up a woman any more than I would beat up a cripple. Of course, sometimes exceptions have to be made. Good night, Mr. Wayne.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.